So, like I was saying, on social media, how much is enough? How often should we post? I think what is most important is that your content needs to be customized for your platforms. So what we were discussing earlier, I was saying earlier, was that Instagram is visual. So be more creative. You don't need to wait for your buildings to get finished and you need to showcase a finished portfolio. Instagram is real. It's 2 seconds. Don't spend hours making graphics for it. Don't use the content that you have. Be creative. If you have nice photographs, you can make a little crop. You can talk about a doorknob, a detail that you did for a project of yours. You can talk about a large city sketch or a plan that you made. You can talk about research that you did. You can talk about how design sort of is a part of our daily life at the local park, in your local market. It is essentially showcasing your thought process, right? We said that all social media platforms are essentially a tool for talking about who you are as a brand. And therefore, your brand USP needs to find its way through all these platforms. LinkedIn is a very professional platform. You need to approach it differently. Don't just send blanket requests to people who you think may hire you for work. It's more important to first, build an organic feed, an organic reach with some content that is talking about your design ethos, that is focusing on the sort of work that you do, what is the thought process behind that work. Put the right hashtags on LinkedIn. The hashtags for Instagram are very different. You need to look at it differently. You don't need to be an algorithm expert to do this well and to get the right sort of traction. But what you do need is, you just need to be smart about it. You need to know what is trending. You need to know what is not trending. If today we are in these troubled times, don't put up luxury bathroom images, or people don't have access to food. Be smart about your content. Focus on stuff that really matters to you, and focus on content that is truly your own. Don't try and be somebody. As a creative professional, I think the one thing that we all are very proud of is who we are. So we need to stick to that. We need to stick to who we are, and we need to only showcase our true values, because in the long run, that is what will count. Number 5. I covered 4 points earlier. The 4th point was social media. Number 5 is PR. So PR is not the most important thing. People give undue importance to PR. What is more important is content. What is more important is the stories that you want to tell. Originality, innovation, that is what will even drive PR. All this is going to fall flat if you don't have good content. So as a designer, you focus on just creating your content. Sustained visibility is more important. We have a lot of people who come to us and say, we have this one project and let's go all out with it. And what is the point of that? It will be a spurt. It will make you feel better for a few days, maybe a few months, maybe a few years. But beyond that, if you don't use that PR and link it back to your to your business plan, which is what we spoke about earlier, it's pointless, because your clients, your target clients, your current clients, people who you have given out your proposals to, they are the ones who need to see that you are featured. Just getting featured is not enough. Communication is not about any one tool. Communication is driven by content. And PR, that differentiation needs to be made between PR and communication. As a designer, you need to communicate who you are and what you do. PR is just a tool for you. And it will happen. If your content is out there, a journalist may find you on Instagram, right? You talk about an issue that you feel very strongly about, the Indian cities today, and you put a little blog post on LinkedIn. The right journalist will find you. You need to put the right hashtags. So be the expert in your own domain. PR will happen. Focus on originality and innovation. Last point, housekeeping. All this that I've spoken about, yes, you can always outsource it to somebody. You can ask somebody to help you out. Take all the help that you want. Read up all about it. But most importantly, the success of this will still lie in your efforts. All of this is essentially housekeeping. There's no dearth of content. All that you need is to curate your content. You need to put your content there. Your projects are there, the drawings are there, the photographs are mostly there. Today, a phone can give you fabulous photography, right? If you can't afford getting a photographer today, go out there, shoot with an iPhone, right? Or shoot with any good phone. Just enabling basic processes. It's like you do clean your house every day, right? You do cook your food every day. This is like, treat it like one little meal that you have to do with every single day. A little bit of time spent every single day will go a long way in the long run. Have that process. It is about a little bit of discipline. It's going to help a lot. In the absence of build work, focus on thought process, sketches, diagrams. As creative people, the tools are limitless today, right? With technology, the iPad allows you to draw, even Instagram allows you to draw and convey or just type out your own thoughts, right? So capture your work in progress images, showcase your design intent and approach, and yes, that is what is going to help you be out there. There's no manual, there is no set guidelines. Every individual, every firm is unique with a very distinct ethos. You need to find that ethos and you need to showcase that. What is critical is to find what that uniqueness is and then use it to your advantage. It is very important to step back and to innovate. Like we were discussing earlier, if you're doing commercial work, be where your client is, right? You be where your client is finding the architect. If you're doing hospitality work, the hospitality developer should get to know about you. If you're doing residential work, then all these online platforms or the residential magazines, use them to your advantage. And in times like today, everything is digital. So go all out, be everywhere. Spend an hour every day on digital. We have a social media hour in our office where we say that, okay, go ahead, explore, look at what design media has to offer you today. See what other people are doing. There is so much to learn. And yes, Sunit, the tools are absolutely limitless today. But what is most important, don't stop being creative. That is what is going to drive this whole branding exercise. So stay creative and be unique. And now I'm ready to take questions.